What up, everybody? Colin Royce here. Today we will be reviewing a plugin by Decap. He came out with a new plugin called Knock. He's the maker of the drums that knock splice packs that have come out. If you haven't seen that, then like every single sound in there is like his whole thing is like he just loaded into the DAW and it just like snaps right off the bat, which is good, you know. I feel like there's a lot of like sound companies and plugin companies that are like by producers for producers, which is like really helpful. Like I feel like sometimes plugins can be like more for mixers, but like a lot of stuff that just like help flow with the creative process is coming out nowadays, which is dope. So I made a little beat. There's nothing, everything's bypassed here, and we're just gonna go tweak the knobs a little bit, just as if you had just bought this plugin and we're loading it up and wanted to see what it was all about. You'll get to see that here. So let's get with it. Here's a beat with nothing on it. Okay, you get the point. So I have right now I have the kick, the 808. Actually, let's take the 808 out of the group. I'm gonna mess with that separately, just to see how the plugin, how the 808 responds to the plugin, or vice versa. Then we got the snare, and then the hi-hats. All from the Monty Booker Decap, which is a super good pack. Just a lot of just solid drum sounds, in there. So let's start messing with it. So first, let's do it just the drum, so you can really hear what's going on. So we'll start with this first knob punch. Gotta unbypass the plugin. All right, yeah. So like all the way up, just so you can hear like what it does. Obviously, we probably wouldn't do that on a track. Nothing, and then probably like where you want to set it. Let's overdo it a little bit for the sake of the video. Next knob. Ooh, what is this? Is this different types of punch here? Let's hear what that's doing. I can't really hear a difference. Maybe it's for the saturation. Alright, so we'll start at 1. So saturation. Obviously that's ignorant. So okay, Decap. Okay. It was a little subtle, but that sounded good. I'm not gonna lie, like when I first saw this plugin on like Instagram, I was like, I bet it's just gonna just clip the shit out of every sound, and it's just not gonna, I don't know, it's going to be good and loud, just makes things louder and more saturated, but it does it in a subtle way that kind of glues everything together. Without it, again, everything kind of sounds separate when you put it together. A little bit more glued. All right. I don't think let's see what the sub does. Oh my God. That hits. What does this do? Oh my God. That's dope. It's kind of like sometimes, like every track you want to put the 808 in, but it's like you don't want to put the 808 in because like it's hard to find the right one, and maybe just like it's too much. If you're looking for like a little subtle sub bass, hit this knock. You know what I mean? That's good. I'm going to take this off just because we have the 808 that we're about to bring in. Air. All the way up. They got two options, vintage and clean. I'm going to head over to the clean now. Pretty crispy. But let's dial it back to where it needs to be. Taking the whole thing off. Whole thing back on. That sounds live. Like that, it makes the sound more active. Little clip here. Oh, you can change it from soft to hard. So. Alright, take the whole thing off. Definitely bumping. What does this do? Messing with the tone. Wow. Oh my god. And they got the, oh thank god, they got the dry wet knob on there. Thank you, Decap. Okay. So let's hear it with the track. So I'm going to take it off the track and then play everything, and then I'm going to put it back on after 4 bars. Without it. It's cool, it's doing its thing. Hey, you made a beat on a, what is today, Tuesday afternoon, but then here we go. Hey, yeah. I would say that this plugin does what its namesake, what its namesake says. It knocks. Okay. I'm curious to see what it does to just the 808. So with nothing on the 808, here we go. All right, let's just, not much there. Let's see. What? Another time. Okay. Okay, so the plugin obviously not designed for 808s. But that being said, taking this plugin and using it for a purpose that it wasn't originally designed for could be dope. Like, we're getting some interesting sounds here. Like, you take this, bounce it down to audio, chop it up, make a simpler instrument out of it, whatever. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go crazy. Everything up. Everything up. Okay, I'm Skrillex. You know what I mean? That's an original sound right there. I haven't heard anything like that. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna actually take this off the 808 because I think it doesn't need it. But I am gonna turn the 808 up. All right. Hey. All right. So all in all, dope plugin. I would recommend it. Just it does what you need it to. I think like a lot of times you think of like what a plugin is and you hope it does one thing and it turns out to be another. This is like I think he hit the nail on the head there. Like it's what you want. It's what you expect it to be. Like something just make your drums sound just 5-10%, maybe 15% better. Makes a huge difference in the way they can cut through a mix. And it's simple, you know, instead of reaching for 5 different plugins and making them all work together, it's all right there in that interface. So I give it a 8 out of 10. Very solid plugin. I think I will be using it in the future. Colin Royce, that's all I got for today. Hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you could. It helps me out with the algorithm because that's all we're trying to do these days is blow up on YouTube. Peace.